Good morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay. We had a planning meeting. Okay. Adrian, how are you?
I'm doing well, and yourselves?
Good.
Okay, today's financials include a supplemental appropriation from the Sheriff's Office 911 Program Fund to true up various payroll accounts for year-end. Cash transfer from various funds, including the general fund, to pay the September 2018 Windstream bill. Cash transfer from the general fund to the Sheriff's 800 Communications Fund for their second half 2018 support. Encumbrances included then and now encumbrance from the ADP office to Tyler Technologies for employee training from 2016 that had not been encumbered at the time. Travel request from the auditor's office to attend the 2018 CAAO Winter Conference in Dublin. Vouchers include $20,913.21 from the Department on Aging to Schraff Thomas Law LLC for legal services rendered to Geauga seniors for the third quarter of 2018. $289,067.45 from the engineer's office to Roniak Paving Incorporated for payment application number 1 for the asphalt resurfacing of Kyle Road. $17,622 from JFS to Northwoods Consulting Partners for their final payment on their state-mandated document imaging system. And finally, $50,017.25 from Water Resources for their fourth quarter 2018 cost allocation payment.
Do we have a motion?
Second.
Commissioner Cooper? Diane has a question. Do you want to finish your vote first?
Yep.
Yeah, excuse me, Adrian?
Yes.
You mentioned the then and now from ADP. Did you mention the dollar amount on that?
I can look and see here.
I'd appreciate that,
Commissioner
thank you.
Aye.
Commissioner Spudler?
Right.
Thank you.
Engineer.
It was $633.85.
Thank you.
Morning.
Sir. Morning.
How you doing?
Good, how are we?
Good, good.
Item 2 on the agenda is requesting the board approve and execute the change order number 1 and final with Woodford Excavating for the Fairmont Road culvert. It's an increase of the project of $1,493.96, and that was due to, just project conditions just to meet, so it's nothing small. We did do a little bit of extra undercutting on the job, but at the same time, we removed some catch basin work, so it's a balancing act.
You want to talk about the Valentine Road Bridge also?
And also request and approve and execute change order number 1 and final, decreasing the contract with CIR for the replacement of the Valentine Road Bridge in Thompson Township by the amount of $1,077.50. And again, purely a matter of material costs. We had some extra material on site, so we just paid for the labor and not the material, so that was where the change order came from.
Okay, do we have a motion for both?
Second.
Commissioner Claypool? Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner Spudler?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sir. Gary?
Appreciate it.
Good morning. Good morning. First item on the agenda here is a increase to one of our service contracts that we have for all of our service contracts at the beginning of the year. This one allows us to do a little more work done on the McFarland Creek wastewater plant.
Okay, do we have a motion?
Second.
Commissioner Claypool? Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner Spudler?
Aye.
Next item is just the
This is the OWDA.
OWDA one. I try to remember.
I know.
But just a reimbursement for our Bainbridge truck main project. We paid the contractor. We're just requesting a reimbursement from OWDA. We pay out and then we get reimbursed. Who's
reimbursing that?
It's OWDA. It's actually a loan that we're taking out.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Claypool? Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner Spudler?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Jerry.
Jerry. Geauga Action Incorporated?
Is that something?
This is what you had talked about previously, Skip.
This was your
Right?
recommendation for Casper on that? Yes,
Yeah.
the Geauga County Growth, or
Community
Community
Action.
Action, sorry. Needs a board member, and Mike Casper volunteered to be a member, so.
Okay, I'll make that motion.
Second that.
Commissioner Claypool?
Aye.
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner Spudler?
Aye.
Did they come in and talk to us about that? Because they were gonna pass, okay, good.
He sent me a request for action.
And then I'll make the motion to request that Commissioner Lennon and Glenn Vernick to the County Commission Association of Ohio Service Corporation Energy Program Board.
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Claypool?
Yep.
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner Spudler?
Right. And then we've got the Commissioner's Office requesting board approval and execute resolution 18137 to designate the official representative and alternate for the purpose of voting at the annual meeting of the County Commissioners Association of 2018.
I have
Oh.
Tim as representative and Skip as alternate.
How about Skip? Well, let's skip forward. You're gonna be there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna do that.
but both of
Yeah,
you are
Skip
gonna be
can-
there,
Yeah.
so
Why don't we
either one
flip-flop
of you,
it?
you want to flip-flop it?
Yeah.
All right, then I will reprint this and have you sign it when you come out from your executive session before
Okay.
we close today.
So I'll make that motion.
Second.
Commissioner Claypool?
Yep.
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner Spudler?
Right. Okay, and
This is just a request to cancel, to approve the cancellation of the bond that we had to put in place for Jessica Bolt when she was interim acting county home superintendent.
oh, okay.
So that's all this is.
So do we have a motion on that?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Claypool? Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner Spudler?
Right.
There will be another one coming, I'm just waiting for the board to come back for the one for Karen's bond.
Okay, and
It was a
then,
longer term, so.
and then Camilla, come on up. Soil and water. Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Thank you for the last minute.
Oh, no
Yeah.
problem.
Love the calendars you put them into.
Yeah.
You think you're on the date you're on, and you're not really on the date.
I did that the other day, so.
Oh, gosh. Like, what do you mean it's due? We missed the deadline. So this is to be a local certified sponsor for the Ohio Department of Agriculture Farmland Preservation Program. This will be the third year. The application is exactly the same. We just resubmit it. Each year we've grown. We started off with getting 162,000 available approximately. Last year we had 196 available. We've only used 95,000 the first year and 112 last year. So see if they'll accept our application.
Repeat what you said.
Yeah.
Repeat what you said. That you-
Okay, the first year, 17, we
Yeah.
were allotted 162,000 to use.
Okay,
We used 95 of that.
okay,
Last year, we were allotted 196, and we used 112.
okay.
Those two easements haven't closed yet. The first one was an 80-acre easement in Parkman, and the second one is in Troy for 73 acres.
Okay. Yep, and thanks again for taking the initiative to get that,
We do have
that done.
interest already this year, so hopefully they'll
Okay.
accept our late application.
Nice.
Yep. So do we have a motion on that?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Claypool?
Mhm.
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Commissioner Spudler?
Yes.
Great.
And then we've got we are going to move into executive session for the purpose of considering the employment of a public employee. And Dave, do you want to give who's in attendance?
I'll be, besides the board, will be Jerry and me, and we'll be interviewing a candidate for the position.
Okay.
Motion. Second.
Commissioner Claypool?
Mhm.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner Spudler?
Hi. Yeah, is that all right? We don't need to sign. Okay. Alrighty, so we are returned from executive session at 10:05 and with no action. And then we've got budget
There's the
hearing.
resolution that we changed.
Oh, okay, yep. Budget hearing tomorrow at 8:45.
Oh, that's right. So that's for common pleas?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for technology.
Okay, or they come, they do it together?
Yeah.
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 Sorry about that.
Yep. And then,
There's two of them.
Okay.
oh, here.
And then we've got our meeting, Geauga Trumbull Solid Waste. Policy 10
It's a
a.m.
policy committee, so it's.
Are we still part of that organization?
I hope so.
As of now, right?
I just figured you were here to try to talk us to get back in it or something.
No.
No, we're actually,
No.
I had sent you guys an invite yesterday, asking if Thursday the 1st was available for, at 10 o'clock to do interviews down there. We
Oh.
originally looked at the 25th and then you
So,
guys couldn't do it.
Are
so
we
that's what we're looking.
interviews, what are we?
For the planner, but I also
Oh, right.
have, about the building.
Oh, yeah.
Discuss the building.
We can talk about it now, right? Can we talk about it now?
Well, yeah, because we're not a quorum for district, I can just talk to you guys.
Or you could just tell us about it.
So,
Yeah, right? Or do you want to wait?
no, I can give you the first one I got in.
Okay.
You wanted me to get companies to
Oh,
see
oh,
about
yeah.
building.
Oh, yeah.
Mullet. Yep.
So,
Oh, right.
Mullet turned one in, I got another one coming in, but this is just, because it's rough without having the
Yep.
property, but there is a diagram of the actual building.
I figured at least get this part of it, the equation done, and if you identify some land, you know, at least we're ready to go, right?
Yep.
If we're gonna build one of these.
No, we have a good location for it, so.
And the concept is, it's a big enough building, a nice enough building that we can do everything inside. And in the long run, if the district would disappear or dissolve or whatever, there is an actual building that's liable to work for anything, so.
And so this would be for all levels of recycling and then in Geauga County.
We can do the electronics, the household hazardous waste, we can make it a drop-off center,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Now, this is a pretty sophisticated building. This is actually a brick building versus the pole building we had talked about.
Right, but we can, he just did his schematics, but there's also, I got one coming in that, you know, you don't have to have the brick, you can have the metal
I was
going
just
up.
gonna say,
Well, then they have
if
a
we're gonna
metal
put something
structure
quick
too.
and
I mean,
dirty-
Yeah.
they do, it's like a Butler building.
Yeah.
When they put the veneer on, it doesn't look like a tin building.
Right.
It's very nice looking building.
Right.
But I just didn't want to, I'd rather go the far extreme and then we can scale back.
Sure,
yeah.
To have something that, you know, where our office building down there is kind of a unique building and it's not really, you know,
I mean, I like the idea and concept of this because, I mean, let's be honest, how many people are driving down Warren?
they're not.
Geauga County. It's
They're
just
not.
happening, right? And,
So,
and this
we-
would be open all.
We
all
would
week
open
long.
it up and then by appointment, and we can have it like 2 days a week and 2 days a week down there.
Uh-huh.
So that at least is your schematic that, you know, that, at least that's my vision,
Sure.
you know? That's
Yeah.
what I see, that they can drive in the building.
It's a good starting point.
Yeah.
So-
And that was the idea
So we
that,
start clearing the property next week, or?
That would be up to you guys. And that's another thing that I want to discuss at the
What about County
meeting.
engineer.
oh,
That
oh,
road there, right to the left of the county engineer, to the east and north a little bit.
And I actually have one coming in from the company that actually did our building, because I had him out to do some work.
cleaning
And
that up and.
he
yeah.
basically said, yeah, I'll submit drawings and everything, so. And I think they're due today, he said he'd have by the end of the day, so.
Okay,
That way the board will have something to look
Something to
at, but
talk
I'd like
about, yeah.
to, I'd like to, you know,
that's good. I appreciate it.
I'd like to make a decision here this month.
and that's, I'd like to get it, well, I'd like to move forward. I mean, we had the one-day event at the fairgrounds, we had 484 cars come through.
Wow.
So we were busy down there, we had a very good turnout, and that was, you know, a short advertisement, and the people coming through are delighted. Probably half of them were new people, and that never used the facility, and they would love that. I mean, Tom was out talking to them, he surveyed them, talked to every single one that came through there. They really want a facility up here, because they want to be able to get rid of electronics, they want to be able to have, you know, something that they don't have to drive the Warren and wait
Right.
one day a year to have something.
Makes
Right,
a lot of
right.
sense.
And it's time. We have the money, we have the finances.
Yeah.
You know, we can write a check, so.
That's cool.
Okay.
Well,
I'll tell the county engineer to start clearing the property.
Okay.
All right, good. And then
Thank you.
so we have a meeting on the 1st then, is that right?
That's what we're looking at, trying to get scheduled.
We're trying to get
Thursday,
scheduled.
the
It was
1st.
gonna be the 25th, and it got kicked back. Dan couldn't do it, and it got kicked back. He wanted to do it, the policy, which makes a long day. And I said, no, let's just go to the 1st, and because of some other issues we have to discuss, Greg O'Brien said he wanted it later,
Okay.
so.
So we're
Okay.
looking at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That's fine, I can do that.
Okay.
What's so the policy meeting will be what, on the 22nd still?
Yes,
Yeah.
That's Commissioner Claypool, so, and that's as where the plan is complete.
You're welcome to come.
Yeah, the plan is complete, and we're gonna be starting ratification, public hearings, public comment period.
I see.
So that's what
Okay,
I'm
okay.
working on. And it's actually a very good fluid plan. I mean, we're able to adjust in it. We put some stuff in there that, the EPA said, you know, they never seen it done that way before. There's like triggers that we can,
If you don't have it,
So-
then I can send it to you. She sent me the electric.
No, that's okay. I was just. Okay.
Yeah, one of the requirements was that it would be flexible enough, because it's a 5-year plan, that we can adapt it to.
Yes.
Without changing.
it's actually,
Have you seen I just got an email from a company who is starting up a new plastics recycling process.
no, I
And
haven't.
Yeah.
they're baking down plastics
It was in the
into,
paper.
three or
You're talking
four
about
different components.
RES polyfoam.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a presentation at Kent Geauga.
Yeah, I was gonna get you a copy of that article.
Give me a copy of it.
Because
Have
they're.
you heard of them?
No.
See, they're doing like the plastics, like plastic garbage bags, you know, the things no one else can handle, they're able to handle.
They're turning them
They take
to.
a variety of plastics, they apply heat to it, and they separate it then into various chemicals. And so I was gonna go over there and talk to them.
And
I was
they're-
gonna send you the article. so
Maybe
you
they'll
can take a
take
look.
the
They're
plastic
building,
bags.
they're building their first actual production plant in Indiana because BP has agreed to buy it. They're able to turn their product into low
Fuel.
sulfur diesel.
Yeah.
That's what they do with it. And they want to be close to the refinery.
FYI, Jay Shable,
Right.
the chief executive president, is the owner of, or was the owner of the other farm that
Yes.
bought Township, Auburn Twin Oaks Winery.
Oh, no kidding.
Right.
Not particularly
remember.
relevant, but yeah,
I remember.
yep.
Huh.
Okay,
All right, cool.
so do we have a motion to adjourn?
I don't know, I'm having so much fun.
Okay.